Hi guys, I'm Victoria and this video will be about biomes. The aim of this video is to give you a good understanding about each and every biome in our new A-level syllabus of biology. Now without further ado, let's get started. So what is a biome? A biome is a large geographical area which is classified based on the predominant vegetation adapted to that particular environment. The climate and geography of a region determines what type of biome can exist in that region. Therefore, the completed definition on biome is large geographical area which is classified based on the predominant vegetation adapted to climate and geography of that particular area. Each biome consists of many ecosystems whose communities have adapted to slight differences in climate, topography, and soil conditions within these biomes. There are aquatic biomes and terrestrial biomes, but in our syllabus, we only need to focus on terrestrial biomes. Now, there are 8 major terrestrial biomes in our syllabus, which are forests like tropical forests, temperate broadleaf forests, chaparrals, northern coniferous forests and tundras, and grasslands like savanna and temperate grasslands and deserts. Now, to memorize all the important facts of each and every biome, you can make a table like this. So I highly suggest you to write this down right now. You can pause this video now and write this. Okay, we can move on to our first biome, which is the tropical forests. Tropical forests are distributed close to the equator and extend to sub-equatorial areas. Tropical forests constitute the higher diversity of plants and animals out of all terrestrial biomes. It has many mammal species and 5 to 30 million species of arthropods, some of which have not been fully described yet. There are 2 types of tropical forests, and they are tropical rainforests and tropical dry forests. The largest rainforest found on Earth is Amazon, which is found in America. The average annual rainfall tropical rainforests receive is 2000 mm to 4000 mm per year. They receive a fairly constant rainy season, and the average temperature in this region is around 25 Celsius degrees to 29 Celsius degrees. The prominent vegetation in this region are evergreens. Vertical layering or vertical stratification can be observed in these tropical rainforests, and they include layers like the emergent layer, canopy layer, a subcanopy layer, understory layer, which may consist of shrubs and large herbaceous plants, and a forest floor, which may consist of small herbaceous plants, mushrooms, and a thick layer of plant litter. Epiphytes are common in tropical rainforests, and animals in rainforests show year-round activity. Okay, we can move to tropical dry forests. These forests are found in India, Australia, Africa, and America. The average annual rainfall they receive is 1500 mm to 2000 mm per year. Seasonal rainfall with dry season of 6 to 7 months is prominent in tropical dry forests. Average temperature in these forests may reach up to 33 Celsius degrees. Leaves of deciduous species fall in the dry season. Now this statement doesn't mean that they only have deciduous species. No. This means that the deciduous species shed their leaves during the dry season, while evergreen plants exist in this region. Okay, you got this point? Okay, now we can move on. Shrubs with thorns and succulent plants are found in dry forests. Epiphytes are less common in these forests. And in here, birds often migrate to other regions during dry period. Animals in tropical forests have adaptation to suit the environment, such as small animals showing camouflage and large animals displaying with markings on their bodies. Now, why do they show adaptations like this? That's to blend the animals well to the nature, so they can either hide from their predators or deceive their prey. Human involvement in agriculture and development related activities has led to destruction of these forests. And that's it for tropical forests. Now you can compare tropical rainforests with tropical dry forests because it can come for an essay or as a structured essay question. If they ask this for structured essay question, they might ask you to give 3 differences between the tropical rainforest and the tropical dry forest. Okay, we can move on to the next biome, which is the savanna. The savanna is spread close to equator and subequatorial areas, as you can see in this map. They receive an average annual rainfall of 300 to 500 millimeters per year. Now that's a very low average annual rainfall, right? Prolonged dry season of approximately 8 to 9 months is prominent in savannas. In subequatorial areas, seasonal variations may occur. The average temperature in savannas is around 24 Celsius degrees to 29 Celsius degrees. Savannas are characterized by landscape that supports scattered trees in a tall grass cover. Now, if someone asks you what is the difference between the temperate grassland and savanna, the first difference that you must write is this. What is it? Savannas are characterized by landscape that supports scattered trees in a tall grass cover. During dry periods, dried grasses catch fire easily. Grasses have naturally adapted to withstand droughts. Grasses have a very good underground connectivity, and few herbs found among grass covers contain small leaves to reduce transpiration and thorns to protect them from herbivores. Seasonal rains encourage fresh growth of trees to compensate the loss of biomass, which was caused by the consumption by herbivores. Many insects like termites, lions, and zebras are commonly found animals in the savannas. These animals may show adaptations like effective locomotion for long distance migration and long range vision for hunting. Human settlements have been reported in this region from a very early time, and population of mammals in savannas have reduced due to clearing of cattle and hunting of animals by humans. Fires caused by humans suppress the growth of trees, which is a negative impact on the savanna, but help maintain the grass cover. Now that's it for savannas. We can move on to the next biome. Now we'll talk about the desert. Desert is a temperate or tropical biome, as you can see in this map, which commonly occur near 30-degree north or south latitudes, like the Sahara Desert, which is a hot desert, and in the center of continents such as the cold desert called Gobi in North Central Asia. The distribution of this biome is determined by the non-availability of water. The annual average rainfall they receive is less than 300 millimeters. Now guys, there was a printing mistake in the resource book, so please make this correction. The temperature varies seasonally and daily in this desert. In hot deserts, it may exceed 50 Celsius degrees, and in cold deserts, it may drop below 30 Celsius degrees. These deserts are more of a bare land, and if vegetation is found, it's sparse and widely scattered. These plants have several adaptations to withstand high temperatures and scarcity of water. Succulent plant body in cacti and euphorbs, most plants having C4 pathway of photosynthesis, deep roots in shrubs, ability to tolerate heat and desiccation, reduced surface area of leaves, presence of spines and thorns, and presence of toxins in leaves are some of these adaptations. Nocturnal animal species are abundant in these deserts. Now, why is that? We saw that the temperature in deserts varies seasonally and daily, which means the temperature during the daytime can be really unbearable. So, animals do not come out of their shelters during the daytime. Because the lands get cooler during the night time, these animals tend to come out of their shelters during night to find their food. And that's why we can find nocturnal animal species more abundantly in deserts. A prominent feature in these animals is water conservation. Some species solely survive on water obtained by the breakdown of carbohydrates in seeds. Animals like snakes, lizards, ants, beetles, scorpions, rodents, and birds can be found in deserts. Natural biodiversity in deserts is reduced due to human settlements and agricultural lands. Deep wells and well-developed water transport systems facilitate the transport of water to these human settlements and agricultural lands. Now that's it for deserts. Now we can move on to the next biome, which is the chaparral. Chaparrals occur in mid-latitude coastal regions such as North America, Chile, Spain, southern France, and South Africa. The best developed chaparral is in Southern California. The annual average rainfall they receive is 300 to 500 millimeters per year, which is similar to the annual average rainfall the Savannas receive. They experience a rainy winter and a dry summer. The average temperature in chaparrals is around 10 Celsius degrees to 12 Celsius degrees, and it may reach up to 40 Celsius degrees. The vegetation in this biome consists of dwarf forests, shrubs, and interspersed herbaceous vegetation, including grasses and herbs. Chaparrals are highly prone to catastrophic wildfires. Therefore, plants show some of the following adaptations: seed germination occurring only after a hot fire, fire-resistant roots, use of food stored in fire-resistant roots for sprouting after a fire, quick resprouting enabling usage of nutrient released by the fire, and presence of tough evergreen leaves in woody plants to survive in droughts. Now, the presence of evergreen plants is something very special to chaparrals. Normally, evergreen plants are found only in tropical climatic regimes, but evergreen plants in chaparrals are an exception. So we can move on. Most of the native mammals are browsers, which include goats and deers. Chaparrals are rich in diversity of small mammals, amphibians, birds, reptiles and insects. These areas have been reduced and disturbed due to human settlements, urbanization and agricultural conversions. Chaparrals are vulnerable to fires caused by human activities. Now we can talk about the temperate grasslands. Temperate grasslands occur under temperate climatic regimes that are intermediate to those that support forests and deserts. The temperate grasslands found in North America are called prairies. The ones found in Eurasia are called steppes, and the ones found in Argentina are called pampas. The average annual rainfall they receive is around 300 to 1000 mm per year. The precipitation is highly seasonal with periodic droughts. They experience relatively dry winters and rainy summers. The average temperature drops below -10 in winter and may rise up to 30 in summer. Grasses are the dominant plant species in these grasslands. Based on the height of predominant vegetation, prairies are divided into three as tall grass prairies, mixed grass prairies, and short grass prairies. In tall grass prairies, the height of grasses vary from few centimeters to 2 meters. Plants in here show adaptations to cope with fires and droughts that occur in these grasslands. Large grazers like horses and many types of burrowing animals like prairie dogs in Northern America are found in these areas. Temperate grassland, the tall grass prairies, is now an endangered natural ecosystem because it has been almost entirely converted to agricultural lands and farmlands. Now guys, you can do a comparison between savanna and temperate grasslands because it has a high potential to come to a structured dissection, or it can come to an as an dissection too. So get ready for this, okay? Now we can move on to the next biome. Temperate broadleaf forests are distributed in the mid-latitudes in northern hemisphere, as you can see in this map. The average annual rainfall they receive is around 700 mm to 2000 mm per year. A significant amount of precipitation is received throughout the year as snow in the winter and rain in the summer. The average temperature of temperate broadleaf forest in winter is 0 °C, while in summer is up to 35 °C. The dominant vegetation comprises of deciduous trees, which means trees that shed their leaves. Now temperate broadleaf forests experience the 4 seasons, which are spring, summer, autumn and winter. Only few epiphytes are found in this forest, and vertical layering is seen in this forest, like in the tropical forests. But there are a few differences. This forest shows close canopy layer, 1 or 2 strata of understory trees, a shrub layer and a herb layer. Many mammals can be seen in this biome, and during winter season, these mammals hibernate, while birds migrate to warm climates. Temperate broadleaf forests are disturbed due to logging, clearance for agriculture and human settlements. Now, you can do a comparison between tropical forests and temperate broadleaf forests. Now we can move on to the largest biome on earth, which is the northern coniferous forest. It extends as a broad band from the upper band of Arctic tundra, as you can see in this map. The annual precipitation they receive is around 300 to 700 millimeters per year, which is relatively low. They experience a periodic drought. The average temperature in winter is around -50 Celsius degrees, and in summer it's around 20 Celsius degrees. The dominant vegetation in this northern coniferous forest are coniferous trees. Fir, spruce and pines are the most common coniferous trees found in this biome. Many conifers are conical in shape. That's to prevent the accumulation of snow, to prevent the breaking of branches. They even have needle-like leaves to prevent high transpiration. Now you might be wondering how high transpiration can occur in a cold climate like this. Now this is how it happens. You saw that they receive a relatively low average annual rainfall, and they experience a periodic drought too, which means the humidity of the atmosphere is relatively low, and lower humidity triggers higher transpiration. That's why they need needle-like leaves to prevent the transpiration that occurs like that. The diversity of shrubs and herbs in these forests is less than that of the temperate broadleaf forest. Now why is that? Now this may come in a structured essay paper or even as an MCQ. This is because of the limitation in precipitation received by the northern coniferous forests and the warmer temperatures in temperate broadleaf forests. Common mammals in this biome are brown bears, moose and Siberian tigers. During some period of time, dominant plants get killed by sudden attacks of insects. Though this biome is not severely populated by humans, logging is a severe threat in here. Now we can move to the final biome we have to study, which is the tundra. This biome covers expansive areas of Arctic region, as you can see in this map, amounting to 20% of Earth's land surface. Most tundras receive very small inputs of water as precipitation, but their soil may be moist or wet. Why is that? That's because there is little evaporation in cold climates like this, and deep drainage is prevented by frozen soil. The temperature of these biomes falls below -30 Celsius degrees in winter, and is always less than 10 Celsius degrees in the summer. There are two types of tundras, which are Arctic tundra and alpine tundra. In Arctic tundras occur in high latitudes, as you can see in this map, and alpine tundras occur in high altitudes on mountains. The average annual rainfall the Arctic tundra receives is around 200 mm to 600 mm per year, while the annual average rainfall the alpine tundras receive is not less than 1000 mm per year. The vegetation in tundras consists of mostly herbaceous plants like grasses and forbs. Shrubs, mosses, lichens and trees can be found in this tundra. A permafrost layer, which is a permanently frozen layer of soil, can be seen in this area. The permafrost layer restricts the growth of plant roots, but small trees can grow due to the presence of an active layer of unfrozen soil on the top of the permafrost, as you can see in this image given in this slide. Large grazing mammals like caribou, reindeer, musk oxen, and predatory wolves, foxes, bears, and birds can be seen during the summer in this biome. This biome is partially colonized by humans, but heavily used to extract minerals and oil. And that's it for this Tundra. Now what should you do? Go and make short notes on this topic today itself and practice writing answers. Study with an understanding about each and every biome, and don't forget that consistency is the key to success. Now practice, practice and practice. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please do it now. Thanks for watching, and I wish you the very best for your upcoming exam.